Hey guys, welcome you all to my channel and in today's class. Today we are going to learn a new chapter from class 9th standard NCERT book, and the name of the chapter is polynomial. So polynomial is not a new topic for you all because regarding this you have already heard in the previous class, that is class 8. What is polynomial? Polynomial is nothing but it is an algebraic expression where the power of the variable must be a whole number. That means x, y, z, t, y जो भी वेरिएबल्स हो algebraic एक्सप्रेशन में उसका पावर अगर होल नंबर है, दैट मीन्स अगर पावर में माइनस नेगेटिव पावर नहीं हो, फ्रैक्शनल पावर नहीं हो, या फिर कह लीजिए कि वेरिएबल रूट के अंदर नहीं हो या वेरिएबल डिनोमिनेटर में नहीं हो, तो वी कैन से दैट अलजेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन इज अ पॉलिनोमियल. अभी पॉलिनोमियल जो होता है वो 1 वेरिएबल में होता है, 2 वेरिएबल में भी होता है, 3 वेरिएबल में भी होता है. अगर पॉलिनोमियल में सिर्फ एक वेरिएबल हो और वो x हो तो वी कैन से दैट इट इज़ अ पॉलिनोमियल इन 1 वेरिएबल. अगर 2 हो तो वी कैन से दैट इट इज़ अ पॉलिनोमियल इन 2 वेरिएबल. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई आस्क यू x square plus 2 is it a polynomial, the answer will be yes, it is a polynomial in 1 variable, that is x. अगर हम लोग इसमें y को भी ऐड कर दें तब भी ये पॉलिनोमियल होगा. इट इज़ अ पॉलिनोमियल इन 2 वेरिएबल x एंड y. बट सपोज कीजिए इसके साथ मैं यहाँ पर एक x लिख देता हूँ और पूछूँ कि इज इट अ पॉलिनोमियल, द आंसर विल बी नो. वेरिएबल जो है वो डिनोमिनेटर में तो कभी भी नहीं होना चाहिए. या फिर अगर आप इस तरह से देखें, रूट ओवर x हो और इसके साथ कोई भी नंबर हो and you are asked whether it is a polynomial, the answer will be no, it is not a polynomial, क्योंकि पावर जो है वो इसका फ्रैक्शन में आ जाएगा. We all know that root over x का मतलब होता है x to the power 1/2 and 1/2 is a fraction, it is not a whole number. So therefore it is not a polynomial. So hope polynomial का जो आइडेंटिफिकेशन है वो आप लोगों ने सीख लिया है. अभी हम लोग इस चैप्टर में जो पढ़ने वाले हैं वो है फैक्टर थ्योरम, रिमाइंडर थ्योरम. तो ये सारा चीज़ आइए हम लोग समझते हैं विद द सम्स ऑफ एक्सरसाइज 2.1. द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ द एक्सरसाइज, दैट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, आर ऑन द बोर्ड and here we are going to identify the polynomials. But before that let me say you one thing. While identifying the polynomial you have to think about the simplified form of the algebraic expression, right? Simplified form of the algebraic expression. For example, if I write here x squared plus 2, so as per the definition of polynomial we can say that it is a polynomial. I said you x cannot be in the denominator place. That doesn't mean कि wherever you see x or y or any variable in the denominator place then blindly you will write no, it is not a polynomial. In that case you must have think that कि if there is x in the denominator तो इसका जो सिंप्लीफाइड फॉर्म होगा वो क्या होगा. इस केस में अगर हम लोग इसको सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे सो दिस विल बी x plus 2 and we all know that x plus 2 is a polynomial, right? So you have to think about the simplified form. उसको हम लोग सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे, then only we will reach at the conclusion that whether the given terms is a polynomial or not, whether the given expression is a polynomial or not. Now in this question, is it a polynomial? The answer will be yes, it is a polynomial in 1 variable because there is no the power is not an integer, means negative power. The power is not fraction, the power of the variable is a whole number, so its answer will be yes, it is a polynomial. The next is y square plus root over 2. Is it a polynomial? The answer will be yes. This is also a polynomial as per the definition of polynomial. The next is t root over t plus t root 2. Is it a polynomial? The answer will be no, it is not a polynomial. Why? Because what I said you earlier, that variable cannot be under the root over sign. This is the sign to identify the polynomial. Once again I am telling you that you have to think about the simplified form, but here all the sums are given in simplified form only. This cannot be simplified anymore. So we don't have to think of simplified form. These are already in the simplified form. So t root over t, here t is under the root sign, and because of this only the answer will be no, it is not a polynomial. Now the next in the next sum also you see the variable is in the denominator place, that means, and it is in the simplified form only, it will not be simplified anymore. So its answer will be also no, it is not a polynomial. Now think about the last one. Is it a polynomial in one variable? As per the question, your answer will be no, it is not a polynomial in one variable, but it is a polynomial. Yes, it is a polynomial, but it is a polynomial in three variable. So as per the question given in the NCERT book, its answer will be no, it is not a polynomial in one variable, but it is a polynomial. It is a polynomial in three variables and data x, y and t. So hope number 1 is clear. Now we will do the next one. And the next question is, write down the coefficient of x squared in the following polynomial. So how we can write the coefficient of the given variable? The solution is in that particular term where you see the variable, that variable whose coefficient you are going to write, except that everything will be the coefficient. Now regarding the coefficient also you have studied in the previous classes that there are two types of coefficient. One is said only coefficient and another is said numerical coefficient. So when you are asked to write the numerical coefficient, in that too you are going to write only the number, but when you are asked to write only the coefficient of particular variable x square, x cube, so in that case except that variable or that particular term, everything will be the coefficient of that term which are asked in the question. So here we are going to write the coefficient of x square in the following polynomial. So here see, where is the term x square? It is here. Now with the x square term, what is there? Nothing. No number is there, no variable is there. So if there is nothing, that means there is a 1. So here there will be a 1, as we know that 1 into x square is x square. So don't put there 0, don't be confused. So what will be the coefficient of x square here? The coefficient of x square will be 1 in the first sum. Second is 2 minus x square plus x cube. If I ask you what is the coefficient of x square in this, so see, where is x square? Here is x square. What number is there with the x square? Here also there is no number. No number means 1, but there is a minus sign, so it will be minus 1, not plus 1. So its answer will be minus 1. What is the next sum here on the screen? On the board, you can say the next sum is pi upon 2x squared. Where is x squared? Here is x squared. Along with the x squared, what number is there and what is there? So along with the x squared, there is pi by 2 or pi upon 2. So what will be the coefficient of x squared in this case? Pi upon 2. This is the coefficient of x squared in this case. Now we will do the next sum. In the next sum, we are going to give the example of binomial whose degree is 35. I think that you all know that what is binomial, isn't it? Binomial is a polynomial which has two terms, and monomial, single term, trinomial, three terms. And what is degree? Degree is the highest power of the variable in that particular polynomial. What is degree? Degree is the highest power, highest exponent, or you can say highest power of the variable in that particular polynomial. So we need to write any binomial whose degree is 35. That means हम लोग जो है वो उसमें जो भी वेरिएबल हम लोग दें, x, y दे, a, b दे, it is on you, उसका जो हायर पावर है that we need to keep 35. तो आइए हम लोग यहाँ पर कुछ भी लिख सकते हैं. We can write here x to the power 35 plus 5. So it is a binomial. It is a binomial whose degree is 35 because the higher power is 35. Now we are going to write a monomial. तो मोनोमियल में सिंगल टर्म होगा. सो वी कैन राइट हियर 5y टू दी पावर 100. इट इज अ मोनोमियल जिसका पावर है 100. दैट मीन्स डिग्री भी 100 है. These examples depends on you. Whatever you think you can write as per the rule, right? And in the next sum we are going to write degree of the given polynomial. Already I have explained you what is degree. We have used this concept in the previous question. Degree is the highest power of the variable in that particular polynomial. Now if we look at the first sum, we can see that it is a polynomial in one variable, that is x. Now we have to see the power. So power of x is here 2, power of x is here also 2. I think I did a mistake here. It is the power 3 in the question. This is 3 given in the question. So here in the first term the power is 3, in the second the power is 2, and in the third the power is 1. Now among 1, 2 and 3 we all know that 3 is the highest number. So in this particular polynomial the degree will be 3, as 3 is the highest, 3 is the greatest number out here among power. Next, 4 minus y square. Here there is only one power and that is 2. So there is no option, its degree will be 2. And in this if we see the variable is t here, and what is the power of t? Nothing, that means 1. So its degree will be 1. And in the last sum there is a constant term, that is 3. So if you see that there is no variable in the polynomial, that means the degree is always 0. So in this case the degree will be 0. If you ask that how the degree will be 0, whatever the variable you put here, if you put the power 0, that we know that a to the power 0 is 1. So if there is no variable, we can put any variable out there और उसका पावर जो है हम लोग 0 लिख सकते हैं, because anything to the power 0 is always 1, and for that only its degree will be 0, right? The degree will be 0. In the next sum and the last sum also of this exercise, we are going to identify this as a linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and the cubic polynomial. Before I do the answer of this question, I want to tell you that what is a linear polynomial, what is a quadratic polynomial and what is a cubic polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 1, that will come in the linear polynomial category. If the degree is 2, that will be the quadratic polynomial. If the degree is 3, that will be a cubic polynomial. So in this case, what is the degree? The degree is 2. The degree is 2. So what will be the type of this polynomial? The type of this polynomial will be quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial, right? Now in the next sum, what is the degree? The degree is 3, because 3 is the highest power. So this will be a cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial, right? In the next sum, the degree is 2, because 2 is the highest power. So this will be again quadratic polynomial. And in the next one, the degree is 1. So this will be a linear polynomial. And the last one also will be a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. nomial. So with this we have completed this exercise. Hope today's topic is very much clear to you. Then also if you have any doubt or anything if you want to ask, that you can write in a comment. Thank you everyone for watching this video till the end, and like this I'll come with the video of all the chapters. So please do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification if I upload any new video. Once again, thank you very much. Thank you.